What should I do today? I know! To the build cave! What should I build today? All these options, what should I do? I know. To the building grounds. In today's video, we are going to be doing a sky base versus ground base, pros and cons. So, share the video to anyone you know, and subscribe, because you never know if we're going to do one of these kind of videos again, because you always get the bell notification. So, let's get right into it. So there are several different types of ground bases and sky bases. So we're going to be doing two types of each. So first thing we got here is a miniature wall base. So right here you can see there are berry bushes around, so people can't just go running through because they'll get poked with. And a little bit of a wall. And when you come in, if there are people running at you, you can flip this lever that blocks them for a few moments. Now, as you can see right here, the wall. The wall is used to prevent things or people to come across it. Pro about the wall: zombies and skeletons and any ground creatures cannot walk through it. Con about the wall: players can build up and over it and jump down your base. So here's the pros about the base. 1. It is the #1 easiest to escape base, with having multiple exits for, well, secrecy. As you can see, there are 3 different ways you can escape: jumping down into the caves, having a diversion with a 1 rail cart, or having the main diversion with the rail cart. Those are multiple ways of escape that all you and your friends can do. Another pro: it is an easy to make base. Since it's on the ground, you don't have to worry about getting knocked off, unshifting and walking off, and you can customize anything inside this area however big you want it. This is the type 1 of ground bases. Here is type 2. Type 2 of ground bases: massive oversized walls with automatic door opening, lava, and the pro about this wall is there's lava in between each layer. It's 3 thick with lava in the center, so it's not easy for players just to go breaking through. They will have to go over, they are put to go over, and they'll take a lot more fall damage or take them longer to get down because of the height and the lava issue. Now, this place has a lot more room, has a river and buildings. This is enough for having attacks. You can set up a decoy house, run into it, trap them inside, and then blow it up. Or just open the floor and lava. But, these are time consuming to make, but they are great for ground bases. Pros about this one: hard to get into, deadly if done incorrect. Another pro: has a lot more room, you can survive in this. Pro 3: it's on the ground and you can have a mine shaft or any kind of mine leading anywhere in the map, and they won't know if you block it up properly and make it secretly. Cons about it: you cannot see when a player is coming. You would have to build watchtowers and have them sit up here and watch out. Another con: they can dig underneath the wall to get in here. And another con, and one last con: very easily seen. These massive walls make it easy to see and a nightmare to hide. Sky bases: this is a type 1 sky base with your traditional ladder going straight up into your base. As you can see, it takes a long time to climb this ladder. This place is tricked out with these dispensers that shoot arrows at people trying to climb the ladder. archers to shoot out the holes to get to the players, and lava and fire arrow shooters and lava dispensers, with on top being a cozy little house with a farm and a lot of storage room for enough players. Pros about this one: you have the height advantage. You can see players coming a mile away. You can order an attack before they can even get up to you. Another pro. Pro 2. It takes oncoming players 45 seconds to get up this ladder. That's enough time to arm these and fire down. Pro 3. Easily defendable. No one can dig under it because you got archers underneath. Pro 3. These types of bases are easy to build. Out of any materials you can build it very easy. Cons about this build is the excessive time it takes to climb the ladder to get into battle position. If you're in a foot chase and there are 10 blocks or 10 to 50 blocks behind you and you start climbing the ladder, they more likely can jump up and hit you off the ladder. If they are all the way at the village and you're climbing the ladder, by the time you get halfway, if they have bows or crossbows, they can shoot you off the ladder and die. Cons 2. If you run out of resources, you run out of resources. There is no way you can get resources back without jumping down and getting more resources. Which means if you're in a battle and you run out of resources, you're done. Next con. It's not easily escapable. If people are raiding this bottom half right here, there is no way to escape except for building straight this direction off and jumping in the water. Issue with that is they can crossbow you off unless you add walls. Final con, they can actually build up in towers to get to this base. No matter how many, they know you'll run out of resources and they don't have to worry about running out of resources because they have everything on the ground. So let's get on to the Type 2 Skybase. Skybase Type 2. Pros: not easily seeable. If there is a cloud in the way, they cannot see the base at all. They'll only be able to see ground bases. They'll be able to see that one because of the big tower sticking out. That one, not so easy to see. This build is extremely hard to build in survival. Pro 2 about this base is you can literally see everything. If you turn clouds off, you can literally see everything. If you look down there, you can literally see everything, and if you have Optifine, you can definitely see when an attack is coming. Pro number 3, you will not run out of the necessary food resources. Since this skybase is equipped with a pond, you can fish for fish, or if you're lucky, bows that are enchanted and armor and stuff like that, so you can attack. You can build a farm over here. You have animals that you can breed and kill them to get food, and trees to get apples off of. Pro 4, this base is easily escapable. As you can see, directly underneath us is water and water. If we get a boat, we can ride off the edge into the water, and then if they try chasing us, when they're coming up and they're halfway up, get a boat and sail off. With 62 chunks turned on, we can see for miles. Not bad for an old Dell. Con 1 of Skybase Type 2. Due to the excessive height of the skybase, it would take a solid 2 minutes and 30 seconds to climb to that base. The only way you can get up there fast without anyone noticing is this big behemoth right here, the TNT launcher 55,000. Only this is capable of shooting you up that high to get in your skybase, and how precise it is also. The con about having this machine instead of a ladder is how much resources it eat up. You need to have at least 20 TNT cards on each just to imagine to get up there. That's it. Not counting it blows up everything else in its path. And this is what it does whenever you press this button to get up there. exactly what I mean. It is very weird. And we are now nowhere near the base that we were working at. It's all the way over there. The TNT cannon defies physics. That is what it's known for. The only option you have is to build a big funnel going straight up into it. And look at that. The blast was so powerful, it broke the island up there. That's how powerful that blast was. Let's go check out the damages. Look. It completely blew this island up when it's all the way down there. That is how powerful my machine is. It doesn't just define physics. It's the physics breaker. That's what its name is, pretty much. Forget TNT cannon. Call it physics breaker 3000. And when we were on that, when we launched with this TNT cannon, it sent us that way. We did a complete circle and then we shot that way. It's because if I read the code, if I read everything correctly, this TNT right here shot off first, sending us that direction. With that, the combined force with the sort of small lag still hits us when we're over there. So when it hits us over there, then after that force is done, the TNT that was in this cannon shot us this way. Then when that one was done, or halfway through, that TNT, the TNT in that side shot us that way. And that one brought us to a stop. And that's what caused that to happen. Con number 2, lack of resources. Now the island's good for getting food, but it's not good at getting stuff to build like weapons. For instance, your sword or axe breaks. Oh well, you can't get iron because this is hollow. You can't do nothing about that. You can't just go in here and look for iron because there is no iron. You have to drop back down to the earth, jump in the water, go find iron, and then shoot yourself all the way back up here. It is a process, and the process keeps going and going and going. Now you could make a water trail straight up or straight down. Now there will be a video later sometime this month of me making a part 2 to the Defiance breaker. To the Minecraft breaker, pretty much. So, this one has less cons than that one over there. Con number 3, it is limited. If you keep on building and building and building on this island, you're going to cast a massive shadow. As you can see, the size of this one is already casting a shadow down there. And when players run past or through the shadow, they're either going to think 3 things are either going to happen to their mind. 1, lighting glitch in Minecraft because those are pretty popular. 2, there's probably a base up there and we should go raid it. 3, it's probably nothing. That one is probably your best bet because this stuff, unless you're very, very rich and it's like a faction server and you don't have to worry about getting stuff, that right there, this right here is probably your best bet. Time to tally up the points to see which one is the best. Our points are in. Now the 2 builds that got cut out of this running. Number 1, Skybase Type 2 has been cut out of the running. It is too resource intensive to build and risks are way too high for it. Second, Type 2 base. Very noticeable, not hideable at all. That base is easily able to be broken into. Now here's our last 2. Ground base Type 1 and Sky base Type 1. And our winner is Ground base Type 1 is our winner. The amount of time it takes to climb up the ladder to the base to prepare for war is too much. If there was a water stream going up, it'll knock off about 10 seconds. So it'd be like it'd probably be like a 20-second swim up. That's better, but it's a ladder. So, this is our best one. Because it is easy to escape and defend. Let me know what you guys want me to compare next. and share the video, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye.